Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Two pieces of information here. One, the Ukrainians or whomever operates the ATACMS missiles launched a massive, I would say, attack on Crimea, with the Russians claiming they downed 10 ATACMS missiles that were attacking Crimean Peninsula. I always suspect they are aiming for the Crimean Bridge, which was a reported target by the guys, who's that put? NATO, Ukraine, who said that by mid this year is going to be the Crimean Bridge is going to be destroyed. So that's the first one. And the second one is the Ukrainians say that they possibly hit with the ATACMS missiles a Russian fighter jet over Crimean Peninsula. So they were successful. Both sides claim success. So let's read the four articles that I have ready here and look over a map to figure out where these guys are claiming this occurred. So let's start with Sputnik. We start with the Russians, then we go to Reuters, then we go to some other garbage and Fox News, and then I think the Ukrainians as well. New Voice of Ukraine. So here is Sputnik. This is from, let me put my goggles, today, May 15th, 2024. Russia's air defenses down 10 ATACMS missiles over Crimea, Ministry of Defense claims. Russian air defense systems shot down 10 missiles of Army Tactical Missile Systems, ATACMS, over Crimea overnight, the Russian Defense Ministry said on Wednesday. And I'm quoting, during the past night, several attempts by the Kiev regime to carry out terrorist attacks with the use of American ATACMS operational tactical missiles, French Hammer precision bombs, American HARM anti-radiation missiles, large-caliber rockets, munitions, and airplane-type unmanned aerial vehicles on the territory of the Russian Federation were foiled. 10 ATACMS operational tactical missiles were destroyed over the territory of the Crimean Peninsula by active air defense systems. End quote, the ministry said in a statement. So earlier, the Pentagon spokesperson, we don't know who that is, told Sputnik that US President Joe Biden quietly directed his national security team to provide the ATACMS to Ukraine as part of a security assistance package announced in March, and that these munitions arrived in April. Okay, we got this as the first article coming from the Russians. They claim 10 were downed. Okay, next one. Fox News. Now we can trust these guys, can we? Yeah, right. May 15th, 2024. Russia's military claims to have shot down 10 US supplied missiles over Crimea as Blinken visits Ukraine. Yes, and Zelensky cancels all his foreign travel visits. I will cover that in a different video. Russia claims that military shot down 10 US supplied missiles on Wednesday. All right, there's the same thing here. And we'll see if they say right here. Sevastopol Governor Mikhail Razvozayev confirmed the missiles were shot down near the Belbek air base, saying that some of the missiles fragments fell into residential areas. They caused no casualties, according to this governor. So let's see where that is. This is the Ukraine. This is where they are fighting mainly, and here is the Crimean Peninsula, in the Black Sea, in the Sea of Azov. Sevastopol is right here, and he said that their air base was hit. And one is right here that they attacked. This is the air base they mentioned in this video, if I remember correctly. Where is that? Belbek air base, but I will show you a map where that exactly is and how it looks. So here, a military airfield in Belbek, a village near Sevastopol, Crimea. So that is located, as you can tell, a little bit north of this little bay, which is on this map right here where you can't see shit because of that. So this is the military base where they claim the fragments just fell. So that's one. All right, let's go to Belbek base. Next one. Not that one, not this one, not this one, and this is Belbek, and we get here. All right, Russia says it's downed, this is according to Reuters, 10 Ukraine launched ATACMS missiles over Crimea. And it's the same information. And then it said 9 attack drones and several other pieces of air weapons were destroyed over the Belgorod region, the ministry said on Telegram. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. And then we go to the New Voice of Ukraine, May 15th, 2024. Ukrainian forces possibly hit Russian jets, I'm sorry, plural, in Crimea, ATACMS strike. So we put all these things together and you're gonna get some, at least closer to the truth, which is the Ukrainians attacked Crimea with ATACMS. Now, I don't know how many were successful. Obviously, these guys are claiming we destroyed 10. But you see, I didn't read the Russians' report saying we destroyed all of them. They said 10. Well, 10 of 50 out of 50? They don't say that. So both could be true. So let's go and read the details on this little article from the New Voice of Ukraine. Now they say jets. Ukrainian armed forces may have targeted Russian MiG-31 fighter jets during the ATACMS missile attack on the Belbek airfield in the temporary occupied Crimea. Okay, so they attacked that little airfield north of Sevastopol here, where they say MiG-31. The MiG-31, if you remember, are the ones, 31 fighter jets, are the ones that are capable of delivering the Kinzhal. Only they launched Kinzhals. So let me show you a MiG-31. So here is a MiG-31. This is the one that launches, as I said, Kinzhal missiles. And they're very afraid, NATO, when this guy takes off from wherever they take off. I never heard them taking off from Crimea, to be straight. I heard them taking to the air, starting to fly from, for instance, they have here, from this area, in Tula, Tambov, this is where they take off, sometimes Kursk, and from here they come and launch their Kinzhals, but not in the Crimean Peninsula. But what do I know, right? What is report is that they hit the airbase in Sevastopol here and destroyed the MiG, or at least MiGs 31s. Let's see what else they have to say. Analysts base there, or here is the airport, the one that the airfield that we can't see is right here. See, it's, how do you call that, redacted, something like that. That's how it looks, and that is right here. That's the one. Analysts base their assessment on satellite images of the Russian airbase and aircraft released by the media on March 31st. The imagery showed 24 Russian aircraft and 6 helicopters at Belbek. And I'm quoting, if we compare these images with a map of fires on the airfield after the strike, it can be assumed, okay, that ATACMS could have primarily targeted the MiG-31s, with the caveat that these are satellite images that are already over 2 weeks old. Holy moly macaroni. So let's see what a fire broke out at Belbek airfield in temporarily occupied Crimea following a missile attack overnight on 15th of May. The Crimean Wind Monitoring Channel reported, sharing satellite imagery showing the sources of ignition. Fires at the airport were recorded near the runway and aircraft parking areas. Russians, and I'm quoting, repelled a massive attack, unquote, on Sevastopol, the so-called governor of Papapap, on May 30 earlier. Anyway, I think it's, as most of the time, the truth is somewhere in the middle. There is, yes, these guys launched ATACMS missiles. Some of them hit the targets, or at least the airfield, and some probably were destroyed by the Russian air defense systems. So nothing about the Crimean bridge yet. All right, well, we'll find out. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.